औज़ुबिल्लाहि बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम रब्बि इश्रह ली सदरी व यस्सिर ली अमरी वहलुल उक़दतम मिन लिसानी यफ़क़हू क़ौली। अस्सलामु अलैकुम डियर स्टूडेंट्स। आज हम पेडागॉजी के बारे में पढ़ेंगे जो आपको हर तरह के टेस्ट में इंक्लूड्स NTS PSC और एजुकेटर्स की जॉब में जहाँ भी आप बैठेंगे तो ये आपके काम आएगा। लेट्स स्टार्ट द लेसन। फर्स्ट वन इज़ pedagogy is the study of education, teaching method, learning process, guiding students. The correct option is B, teaching method. Second one is in pedagogy, computer is used to motivate the learner, to provide feedback, to interact with the learner for all of the above. इसका है D, for all the above. Most important work for teacher is to organize teaching work, to evaluate the student, to deliver lecture in class, to take care of children. तो इसमें जो दुरुस्त ऑप्शन लगेगा वो है to organize the class work. आगे है जी, the word pedagogy means to understand the child, to guide the child, to lead the child, to educate the child. इसका जो दुरुस्त ऑप्शन है वो है C, to lead the child. Teachers should present information to the student clearly and in interesting way and relate this new information to the thing student don't know, already know, willing to know, not willing to know. इसमें जो दुरुस्त ऑप्शन है वो है B, already know. The field of student concern which the construction of thought process include remembering, problem solving and decision making is called education, pedagogy, cognitive development, epistemology. इसमें जो दुरुस्त है वो है C, cognitive development. मज़ीद आगे बढ़ते हैं. The more part of your brain you use, the more likely to you are information. Use, misuse, miss and retain. इसका जो दुरुस्त जवाब है वो है retain. The process of reasoning from one or more given statement to reach the logically certain conclusion is called deductive reasoning, inductive reasoning, qualitative reasoning, quantitative reasoning. The correct option is A, deductive reasoning. Next one is the philosopher who for the first time mentioned the importance of play or sport in the education was Socrates, Plato, Aristotle, and John Locke. The correct option is Aristotle. The idea of practical learning means education should apply to the practice, society, abstract knowledge, real world. इसमें जो दुरुस्त ऑप्शन है D, real world. The concept of parallelism is education mean school curricula should focus on what is important, everlasting, in demand, in need. इसमें जो दुरुस्त ऑप्शन है B, everlasting. Next one, progressivism believe that education comes from the experience of child, teacher, principal, society. इसमें जो लगेगा वो A, child. Next one is progressivism believe that children learn is an closed environment, competition, isolation, community. The correct answer is community. A normal human being has sense for 5 6 7, इसमें जो लगेगा वो है 5। The idea of teaching the whole child in the philosophy of pragmatism in education mean teaching student to be a good learner, thinker, scientist, citizen. The correct action is citizen. Which form of the following is not among the five senses? Vision, touch, smell, thought. The correct option is thought. The curriculum of educational institution should be based on theory, practice, theory and practice, theory, practice, and research. The correct option is C, theory and practice. Next one is the curriculum of educational institution should be based on a theory, practice, theory and practice, theory, practice and research. The correct option is C, theory and practice. मज़ीद देखते हैं the application of idea, knowledge and skill to achieve the desired result is called problem solving, critical thinking, reasoning arguments, deductive method. इसका जो दुरुस्त ऑप्शन है वो है प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग. The branch of philosophy focus of the nature of reality is connectionism, epistemology, metaphysics, pedagogy. दुरुस्त ऑप्शन है वो है सी, metaphysics. In education is used to make inference about the learning and development of student, assessment, evaluation, measurement, diagnosis. Correct A, assessment. Educational psychological is concerned with the scientific study of education, philosophy of education, human learning, teacher method. C, human learning. Next one is progressive education improves learning by reading, writing, doing, enjoying. इसमें जो दुरुस्त ऑप्शन है वो doing. According to famous philosopher, teaching is an art, arts, science, techniques. इसमें जो दुरुस्त ऑप्शन है वो है art. According to John Dewey, which side of the education process is the basis? Economical, sociological, philosophical, or psychological? The correct option is D, psychological. The role of teacher in inquiring based learning is instructor, facilitator, director, formal authority. इसमें जो है B, facilitator. In cooperative learning method, the role of the teacher is of facilitator, and director, formal authority. इसमें जो दुरुस्त ऑप्शन है वो सी, facilitator and directors. Dialect method of inquiry was contributed by Socrates, Plato, Aristotle, John Dewey. The correct option is A, Socrates. Dialect method of inquiry was contributed by Socrates, Plato, Aristotle, John Dewey. Socrates. The psychometer domains involve learning, knowledge, manner, physical movements. The correct option is D, physical movements. इसके साथ ही आज का हमारा ये लेक्चर कंप्लीट हुआ. उम्मीद करता हूँ कि ये आपके लिए बहुत ही सूदमंद और फ़ायदेमंद साबित होगा अगर आप इसे इस्तेफ़ादा करेंगे. और इसी दुआ के साथ आपसे इजाज़त चाहता हूँ कि अल्लाह ताला आपको ज़िंदगी के हर मैदान में कामयाबियाँ कामरानियाँ अता फरमाए। वमा तौफ़ीक़ी इल्ला बिल्लाह। अस्सलामु अलैकुम।